What?
Yeah, they slip each room into the framework, kind of like a dresser drawer.
That's insane.
They built that place in just 202 working days. It's in the Guinness Book of World Records as the fastest built hotel of its size.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Oh, wow.
And it keeps on going.
That's
202 days. So you can say work ethic was different.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely. Wow. That's so pretty. Como un Homero. Literally Homero.
Yeah.
Wow. But this is like Homero times 10.
Yeah.
Or times
20.
100.
This is the oldest part of our tour today. On the left is La Vita, means little village. In 1722, this was a settlement of the soldiers stationed at the Alamo. It's got a combination of Spanish, French, and German architecture here. You know it to be a
Bonito aquí.
cool market.
Ah, this is so relaxed right here. Mira la carnita asada. No, hombre, la gente bien relajada.
We're turning into the Edwin Arneson River Theater.
Eh?
This outdoor amphitheater was completed in 1941. It's a great place to watch our local concerts and seasonal boat parades. If the stage on the right looks familiar to you, you may recognize it from the 2000s movie Miss Congeniality, starring Sandra Bullock. Actually, in the movie, you can see our tour boats driving on through. That's right, y'all. We could have been a movie star. This beautiful bridge that we're traveling under now is dedicated to Rosita Fernandez. She was a star here at the Arneson River Theater for over 25 years in Fiesta, Noche del Rio. She was given the title San Antonio's First Lady of Song by Lady Bird Johnson in 1968. She's a big deal.
Bonitos árboles.
On the right over here, you can see that statue of a cowboy herding up some cattle up to the Briscoe Western Art Museum. Originally, this building was built as the San Antonio Public Library in 1930.
Oh, wow.
It closed in 1968 and became a circus museum until that closed in 2001. 2013, the Briscoe opened, and they preserved the art and history of the American Wild West. A few highlights of the museum include Pancho Villa's last known saddle, a fully researched stagecoach wagon, and Santa Anna's ceremonial sword. There's a lot more cool history in there as well. Pretty cool. Straight ahead, this beautiful iron bridge is one of 10 of its kind in the nation.
Wow,
One of 5 in San Antonio, one of 3 on our beautiful river. Fun fact, this bridge was built in Berlin,
What?
Connecticut.
That's
Nice.
dope.
It's not gonna be all 3 haircuts today.
All those cobwebs there.
Coming up on the right, you see this little square metal statue. It's Father Massenet's table. It was put there by a local artist in 1991, and it celebrates the first Catholic Mass on this part of the river. It sits on this cute little island here. It's heart-shaped. It's known as Marriage Island. Yeah. It's been a happy place for happy couples since the time of the Mexican Revolution. On average, we see about 300 ceremonies each year, from weddings to vow renewals and
vow
engagements. It's pretty sweet. This part of the river that we're traveling through is referred to as Old Mill Crossing. In the early 1800s, this part of the river was shallow and firm enough for cowboys, wagons, and horses to get through the river. It was frequented in the 1890s by Teddy Roosevelt and his Rough Riders.
Roosevelt.
Pretty cool history. Would you like to hear a joke?
Yeah.
Okay. Why did Don't overthink it. Alright, y'all. It's gonna be a little sunny for just a moment. But y'all remember the movie Ghostbusters?
Yeah.
Y'all remember the building from that movie?
Ghostbusters.
If you look up on our left-hand side, you see this tall building with a big American flag. That is not the building from Ghostbusters.
Oh.
No. It looks very similar, though. Yeah. That's the Tower of Life building. It was built in 1929 by the Smith-Young brothers. The Smith brothers were very superstitious guys, so they put gargoyles at the very top and then ugly, grotesque faces at the very bottom. They were trying to ward off evil business and bad spirits.
Oh, snap.
Unfortunately, this did not work in their favor, though, because they lost the building during the Great Depression. They had to sell it back for just a small fraction of what they paid.
Oh.
Dang.
You know, it was truly a loss.
Economical loss.
Que según qué palo, bad spirits y bad business.
Qué bad spirits, y ándale.
Están los gargoyles y todo.
Hey, but they kept him though.
We're talking about the Briscoe Youth Sphere Library. 1968, it was moved over here on the right to this beautiful building.
Wow, that building is like a
In 1998, it became the International Center we know it to be today. They held trade offices of the United States, Canada, and Mexico. And on the street level, straight ahead, you see that red building with the green roof? That is Bexar County Courthouse. It was built in 1897 out of native Texan granite and red sandstone in the Romanesque Revival style. I'll be doing a quick mandatory stop right here before we exit the bridge and head on to the deepest part of our tour. I will also be honking the horn just as a heads up. Yeah, it's a full boat experience right there. Just letting everyone know that we're touring onto the flood channel. This part of the river is about 20 feet deep.
Oh wow.
This is what keeps our beautiful river from flooding.
Oh, wow.
In the year 1921, we had a big storm that came out here to San Antonio, caused 9 feet of flooding above the street level. It killed 50 people, caused millions of property damage. To prevent this from happening again, the city of San Antonio and the Army Corps of Engineers got together and proposed a flood prevention plan to straighten up the bend of the river. It included plans to destroy a historic market house we had out here, which two ladies, Emily Edwards and Raina Green Maverick, were trying to save, and unfortunately lost. The ladies formed the San Antonio Conservation Society and realized the river would be a great place for a growing city. So in 1929, UT graduate Robert H.H. Huckman came along and proposed a new flood plan. His plans were put on hold because of the Great Depression. From 1939 to 1941, the RiverWalk was finally built. Huckman earned the title of Father of the RiverWalk thanks to his design. Right, G?
So he even.
I don't know if y'all noticed that on this bridge that we just went under. Did you see all the sparkling little locks up there? It's kind of like the bridge out in Paris. Yeah. It's our Love Lock Bridge. Couples get little locks, put their initials on it, put it on the bridge, and then throw the key into the water, meaning that they are locked in for life. Yeah. But may I suggest, you or anyone you know is not sure about their relationship, get a combination lock.
Get a combination.
Yeah. On the right over here, this is a former Alamo National Bank when it opened in 1929. Torrey Plaza acquired in 2007, but still has lots of its beautiful 20s architecture in there, including 2 large chandeliers you can go visit in the lobby. This pathway on the left takes you to San Fernando Cathedral. You can kind of see the cathedral off through the back, but it's not too sunny. The tower's back there. The cathedral was built in 1733 by 16 families from the Canary Islands. Every night, 9 o'clock and 9:30, they have a light projection show on the facade of the cathedral. It's free to the public. It's pretty neat light projection. There's a lot of parts in that. This beautiful tree right in front of the boat here is About 200 years old and over 90 feet tall, making it the oldest tree out here on the Riverwalk.
Wow.
It's nicknamed the Ben Milam tree, named after Texas patriot Ben Milam, who escaped imprisonment in Mexico in the year 1835. Legend has a sniper stationed up in that tree, and Ben Milam was at the wrong place at the wrong time.
90 feet.
Tall. How much you put tall?
We're now exiting the flood.
How is it that
back onto the
it
horseshoe
hasn't gone
bend.
to the...
This is another one of our floodgates that we're traveling under. This one comes down like a garage door. It's manually cranked in times of heavy flooding, which is not very often. This building over here on the left is Drury Inn and Suites. It opened in 1998, but originally it was built in 1921 as the City of San Antonio Public Service Building. They provided gas and electric services